Big explosive.
Oh no.
Shakalaka boom!
Boom shakalaka boom shakalaka. 아이돌아. 미션達成.
Felix, you are so cute. Thank you. The park, playing the grass. Thank you. Her with the dinner, you don't want to become dog dinner, me? Dun.
이거지. Excuse me, shit. Thank you. Next time, if I can again, we ready for dinner. Thank you. Excuse me, Sydney. Sydney, you was. Yeah.
Oh, please, can I please? Oh, so. Oh.
Excuse me. There, Denny.
에이?
에이, 씨.
to download this app.
You
Have to download this app.
You must. You don't have a choice. I told you after.
Okay.
Actually, you fucking told me that.
I was just gonna offer, but hope that you wouldn't on so that I could say you ever to call me again.
Right, they would. That's not my response. Range as possible. Pull that down.
Okay, so what's the next natural prospects in our phone call with this? I'll comment on the fact that it's only 45 seconds call.
It is 6 seconds.
Perfect. So there you go. Yeah, grenade. 401. I'm just giving one second. Just going through my final second. Like 4-1-3.
It's fine.
No, but I'm going through my tracker right now. The only issue is there's 3 files where I did not write down the file number. Backup plan. Look at my notebooks. I have notebooks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13. Different locations, so I'm trying to avoid having to deal with it at work, but for a little bit of time, I need collator for Spanish. I'm not a collator. Jurisdiction.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that yes. I just need a collator for highway patrol. Well, the yes. So there's 2 that I did for highway patrol when I was doing that light up the highway thing. I think I might just put it in Burnaby, which is what I did with all the other pursuits. You know what? Yeah, so now that you say that, that confirms that yes, Burnaby goes by the Willingdon our spot there. But I created those files on view files that I created after having logged in as DUGD. Yeah, so the reason for that is because it fucks up each. So if I'm not in the computer on that certain whatever, then their e-ticketing gets fucked up. So when I go and do my ticket, if I'm not in that list, so right now I'm only in the list for C-Watch. So even when I go in on traffic overtime, I'm still doing GDC, because if I go in on traffic, then I have to do out of jurisdiction member, and it doesn't make any sense. Even though what that guy from Highway Patrol, oh, your tickets are going to be canceled because you used out of jurisdiction member. No, that's not correct. The reason is because it doesn't sign your name to the ticket. It does show my name. It's in, it's 340347. Out of the jurisdiction member, it still shows on the ticket my name. Maybe it's something behind the scenes where thinking of those certificate of service box.
all of those both rabbit holes he calls the opinion guy, and one like it's it. All for to north, like that is actually for they think that not
Yes. So that's what
so
he.
much so that's what messed up. But then whoever came up with
Yes. So I did use it, and I went and checked with ICD. Tickets are registered and accepted, and 2 of the 4 have already actually been paid when I last checked. So probably what it is, somebody in the back end is
it could be is in for you're not it doesn't matter not on
that's why when I'm doing actual highway patrol, not in Burnaby, but not Percy highway patrol, like actual go to Port Man and do my shit there, then it's just out of jurisdiction. If I'm doing like highway patrol overtime, but in Burnaby, like the
Yeah.
yeah. Yes, and that, yes. But that's what they do. So, and even if I go in on let's say I were to do like when we did an assignment, like the rotation for 1 week, we're still going in GE, and any file that we write would go with Boye anyway, and then he would have to whatever. It's all crazy. You put people on and figure out how to make it work.
So speaking of university, they find that sorry, but so this first
They're not gonna. Well, okay, with John, it wasn't official yet. It was sitting around them.
right.
So, I think possibly, this is just my theory, I can't remember if this worked, but I feel like that, what's her name again? After? Yes. I feel like she, like, escalated your matter, but in the opposite sense. Chun has left and he was retained. This made its rounds. This case happened, it's making its rounds, and now people are using this as a loophole, and we need to set an example. And very vocal, and he's escalated the matter, and this one needs to be done.
Yeah, that's possible.
Because she's a psychopath. Like I read, you sent me her messages and stuff. She's a psychopath, and I feel like she has like a vendetta because her husband was the truth, and things went horribly for him, and she just won't accept that other people. She's terrible for that position. Worst type of person for that kind of position. That kind of position has nothing to do with you, and it should laser focus on the best interests of the. And she took it personal.
furthers my point. And it'll be ending. No. Now, that there have been applications of here.
Yeah, like you. Yeah, so what will probably end up happening, if anything, is if anything comes from the RCMP, it would be following a review of whatever your hermit entries are right now, and you would get maybe someone from like proactive recruiting would reach out to you. Hey, I'm with O Division. I see that you've been discharged and this and that, and we do have positions here. Would you be interested in, potentially coming back to the RCMP? And well, but depending, we're looking to re-engage you September. Interested in on January 1st to 2025. If you're interested in that, we could get everything going and you can come in on that date and you get the new member probably relocation thing, the 5,000 again. Anyway, or if not, when you feel like you've had enough of feeling all the good grief, then go ahead and put in an application as EPO.
Yeah, and that,
Okay, let me rant about white people for a minute. They just don't. Obviously, I don't need to name you percent. So your Chinese name on Chinese documents. But so if you were to have, if you were to write your name in Chinese, you have characters that form your first name. So, well, Tianming. Tianming is the person's first name, and their last name is Chen. It's Chen. So in Chinese, his name would be Chen Tianming. And on his passport, there would be one character for his last name and two characters for his first name. The Tianming, that doesn't exist. That's just the translation, that's just the sound for Westerners to. That's it. That's the Chinese citizen who comes here to Canada and doesn't immigrate here, and they're just here as Chinese. They don't have a name, Tian, that doesn't exist. It's just the sound, but we know what to say. We can't read the character. I don't know how else to explain this. I don't know what to say. Have you never charged crime ever? Like, they're asking you. It's gone up and down and to crown and all over the place, and I don't know how I have to explain this to you. His first name is two characters in Chinese. The writing, Tianming, is the sound, the pronunciation of those characters. So if you were to address him, Chinese or in English, his given name is Tianming. Like, what name? Like Steve is my given name. They can't wrap their head around it. They want to know, is his middle name, is his given two name? given one is Tian Ming. On his passport, the word Tian and then the word Ming are separate. Yes, it doesn't matter. But then on his driver's license, it's all in one. Dressing it Tian Ming. It's not just Tian, and I don't know how else to explain it. So the latest thing is can you please verify the correct spelling of the name of the accused? Should it be Chen Ming or Chen, Tian, space Ming? There is a discrepancy over which name should be used, and it needs to be corrected. Back and forth with crime, and they're trying to change NNI, and please confirm the accused name and correct it in the entities page with sent as you had it. You'll also have to submit a supplement to Crown explaining this discrepancy. And then the CPIC operator gets involved. The DL and the RTC says Chen Tianming, but the MNI and the sworn information says Chen Tianming. And then they put it through the escalations review. Can you please review the name on this file, CNO, whatever, the sworn information for Chen Tianming. It looks like the name should be Chen Tianming, which is how the MNI and DL are parted, what was submitted to Crown. And if you look at all the names, of course there's not a single Chinese sign in. So I said this today as at the time of the traffic stop, I asked the driver to clarify the spelling of his given name, and he explained that his given name in Chinese, two Chinese characters, which do not perfectly translate into English. The translation Tianming are the two sounds of the two Chinese characters combined, which form his given name. In short, he does not have an official given name in Canada, and instead uses the translation of his Chinese name, which is Tianming Chen. Oh, what? How do you explain it then? Because I asked him, I said, what is your name in Canada? He said,
The only way is whatever the passport. Passport is not based on
okay, but the passport will always have space. The way that the ERC passport is, it shows the sound of each character.
well,
Yes. Yes. Like Chung and but the spelling. Talking about the spelling. So the spelling, whatever spelling we put is yes, the spelling stays the same. But yes. But his name is not again. So if you have you have a BCID, there's no space. You have your car registration, there's no space. You have your student ID, there's no space. You have your Canadian study permit, there's no space. On your passport, there's a space. So like for Zane, for example,
You got nothing. Let's fuck around with nothing. Go man, go my mom, and my mom would say, "Still be a yeah. Still be a can.
10. Yeah.
That's what they would do.
It's an alias, yes. Yeah.
She goes by Skyler. Sometimes she goes,
Yeah. But
you know,
if the only question is the space, and on all Canadian documents there's the space, but on the only official document relating to his identity where he's from has a space. Like for example, Zane, his first name, Chinese name is Young, and on his passport there was space, but on all his Canadian stuff there was no space. And I know sometimes Chinese passports also don't put the space. A lot of times they do, sometimes they don't. What citizenship, what IRCC use is from that very first immigration officer who rushed in, you know, in a rush, typed in and first created a UTI and his identity, and he never said anything to change it. That was carried through.
they were trying to say that he's done. And what I was saying that
Oh,
Yes, and it's so insane that this is even an issue. He is appearing in court. He's before the court. Ask him what to give you the explanation. Like for driving while prohibited, fucking provincial charge only. It's just a nightmare. Example: Zane's identity called him Zane. That's not his actual. But never on any. I was just like a name at home. On his now he's a citizen. On his citizenship paperwork, his name in a way changed from his Chinese name, but never. It's because that very first officer, right when he landed, is what's your damn name? Your next go in line. That's why sometimes you see someone who has an obvious name doesn't make sense. You look at the name and it looks like there's a typo.
The most common, the most common, like hard deep. That's the top.
Yeah. Yes. But yes, and that's because on their Indian passport it says given 1, nothing. Given 2, nothing. Surname, Hardy, Singh. And that we had to our systems had to be adjusted specifically for that because I remember when I first started, we started using a system called in the system, and when we started using this in 2015, CCMS, Global Case Management System, couldn't create someone's identity if they don't have a first name. And even worse, sometimes you would have someone Prince. I had a guy from India. No, or someone. His name was Prince. That was his entire name. There's no. His surname said Prince. There's no given name. His entire name is just Prince. And he had a date of birth of like 1990-01-01. Like, what do you do with that? These aren't too complicated, guys. It was so deranged. Because our system is based off an Australian system. There. If they. Yeah. One name only? Yeah, you go down the left path onto the next plane. Yeah. So when we started using this in 2015, you would have to request, like, you know, like the time coordinator for unlocking files and things. One person. Yeah, request an override, which kind of is getting people to place. Boatload of people. Yeah. This is certain regions in India, they don't have a given one. Their last name you go in, or you perfect. That's and they're issuing Canadian passports. It's possible to get a passport where your name thing, and there is no given name. They changed the way that it works with creating issues, and you can also, the X is a gender, so imagine this guy, his name, Homer, 1990-01-01, gender, and declines a photograph because I didn't quite much. This guy shows up with no photograph, no proper date of birth. His name is only Prince, and he has no gender. No photo, no gender, no given name. It just executed. He landed in China. Send him to the capital. Yes. And you know why? Yes. You know how many people I had to listen to about this fucking Falun Gong thing? It's like, people can't even describe it properly. They didn't do your research well. This is the Express Entry Program. Better be ready to answer some fucking questions. Yes, I practice Falun Gong. Can I get permanent residence? And how long we credit my check? Wrong. But actually right. Kudos. Rude. On the new gender, right? The conservatives, bro. Actually, the conservatives love it. They're anti-China and they're coming here and they're very conservative views. Come on. Let's make China. Oh god, this morning, you know what? I just opened our text messages.
What?
Well, I'm gonna say about Mark.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's such a deep day, so I have some.
Actually, yeah.
Did you?
Green tea right now. Dude, I need to. The supplemental. It never ends the time wasted on it. No matter how much you try. Just always get bothered by these frivolous. Yes, and you have to actually do a physical folder and go hand it over. It's so insane. It's just insane. I went in yesterday. You saw the text message from Boye. Calm down on the enforcement. I need you to do paperwork. Calm down on the enforcement tonight. I need you to do paperwork. What can you possibly do now? I have done so much paperwork. Everything, every queue, every fucking pending thing. My timesheets, everything is done. I even went and did the fucking mandatory. I clicked through that like a psychopath, so there would be no possible reason for them to bother me about anything. My queue has nothing. Everything is gone. Everything is done. What does he say? Yeah, I'll get you to write up an assault PO file. Did I send you that whole text, like the text messages back and forth? I'm gonna have to go testify in court to the police thing. Fuck off. No, I'm not doing that. I will go home sick. Don't take my. Oh yeah, I did. Go there. What did I do? I took my fucking break and got my IRP anyway. With an IRP, pure prohibition notice, UL driver. Fully. I actually gave him the failed the subway stop sign and. Oh my god. Let's save that for your fucking introduction or when you're in the room and you're all introducing where you're from. I'm from Fort George. No, you probably won't even mention that. I'm from Toronto. I was unfortunately placed in Fort George. I'm so happy to be back in Fort George.
maximum enforcement.
You can so this morning, I was in from the Jeep parking lot,
Daniel, what?
and who's standing there like two senile old man, obviously. So he's there with his pot belly sticking out. The way he leans back, it's like his shoulders are trying to rest on the upper part of his ass. He's sits with his arms hanging out in front of him like a T-Rex. He just looks like a fucking. There isn't any piece of equipment on his entire vest. It's empty vest. Obviously, not trained on anything other than fucking pen. And
Obviously, with the force of having to find it.
yes, he doesn't need tools. He just grabs them by the throat and assaults them and strangulates them.
Almost.
It's like that. Grabbed her by the pissy lips. We're outside of the bus. So he says, saying a comment about, you know me, I'm in for the overtime. You know me. And then two of the members of the watch coming in, looking at each other like, it's funny. What could you possibly be doing? He's like, it's you know me. I'm in for the double bubble. Oh, God. As he's standing there, and everybody probably in their mind is like, a waste of taxpayer money. God, I'm in traffic now, and then I'm at the fucking desk, just rushing to try and avoid conversation. Oh, Echo, we have a spot opening up for you, possibly in August. I'm in traffic now. Now's the time to come on over.
Oh my god.
And everyone's there, and it's like, don't you remember when I was like about to put my car in drive and have it run over me and kill me because of your terrible decisions, and I had to go home EDP, but you refused? You need people in traffic. I'm leaving. Leaving on May 7th. I'm going to Highway Patrol. Oh, what? Whoa, I was told you're coming over to traffic this summer. Possibly. So wrong. I'm gone. Oh, wait, what's the date that you're leaving? May 7th. Well, see what I can do. I'll try to make something. I'll try to move some. I'll try to get some movement. I don't have much power though, but I'll see what I can do for you. I'm very much looking forward to May 7th and starting in my new position. Well, see what I can do. To the acting inspector. It's already all my paperwork signed. I have an end date. And he's cool. Away. I'm gonna go back out to our way. Alright. Okay, well, alright. Bye. Still looking to talk, and I just turned around and walked away. But what does it say on this thing? They just sent it out today. It says, Arc Humany. From GD Sea-Watch Road Supervisor to Senior Traffic NCO. The only thing that's true about that is senior. Very senior. and so loud too, and everyone's there, and I could almost see people rolling their eyes too. Jerk over there and not do any work. He's at 2 years and he's already getting to go on vacation. We're stuck here. Like, it's really obvious. So, 2 years and he's already getting to go because everybody thinks I have some connection, and it's just I can't wait to get out of there. I cannot wait. For how long? Siri's asking. Don't ask.
Shit.
Yeah, he's doing. Hey Siri, stop. Nope, I won't. The number of times we lately.
You're still here?
Yes, mentally, I've been gone for the last 6 months. Physically, unfortunately. But even Dawn last night. These people know. Dawn.
Is tomorrow night your last night so we can plan something?
It's not my last night.
Oh, when is it?
April.
Oh, they were saying that you only had like a couple shifts, or that it was your last shift.
I think it's because oh, it's my day shit.
I'm very clear to say no. I've been very clear. I've been saying it's my last day shift. I'm only working my nights. I'm working nights. I'm only coming in to find impairs. I'm working nights. And still people are... Last night I get a call from Matt too.
Yes, where's your RCC for the tab?
What?
The tab from BC Liquor Store!
So I just got off the phone with the SOC. I'm canceling all the UTAs. All 3 of the UTAs for all the that. They're all canceled. Everything's going to report of justice.
Oh, wait! You do all the update on the synopsis?
Yes, it's done and it's actually submitted to you.
Okay, perfect. So, come down a little bit with the enforcement tonight. Try to catch up on your work. Make sure everything is good and ready.
Yes, everything is good and ready and done, and thank you very much.
Okay.
Next thing I know, fucking 10 minutes later, he repeats himself.
With the enforcement, work on that assault PO at ICBC.
It's fucking retard. It was someone who broke into BCAA, a BCAA office.
Do the assault PO at ICBC.
And then over here, last night, Olia, it's like mandatory demand. Barely. That got the number of text messages and messages that I got on the NDP group chat and everybody jerking off.
Oh, he's lost his touch. He's 0 for 1 tonight.
All the comments. And then I the RFP, and then the third stop. I'm on the traffic stop, and then the dispatch was like, Charlie 3, Burnaby. And I'm in the middle of my verbatim. Charlie 3, Burnaby, looking at Olia. That's there? Fucking thankfully. Okay, stand by, Burnaby, I'm reading giving it an ASD demand. Hit 10-4, and it goes 0. And I update it, I say, Burnaby tried 3, ASD is 0, go ahead. Oh, it was just for an update. The update, you moron? And, then all the comments. This is way. They were also all joking. They're all in the parking lot. Literally everyone was on that paper party in the GD lot. There were no calls during the entire time that I was working on my, oh shit. God, I just sent it. I think he saw it. Oh my god, embarrassing. No, I just said, oops, lol, sorry. It was a screenshot of our conversation. Oh my god. That was from... So the little blue arrow showed up just as I was deleting it for everyone, and it disappeared instantly. And now it says I wrote oops, lol, sorry, and it has the little blue check marks. Oh my! What to the right to the left? That's right. Yeah, but so yeah, you can. So the lol, it says red, but no, but the lol was. Oh my god! I sent the lol to him too. Oh my god! You can't make this stuff up. Okay, let me take a new screenshot of the entire thing and carefully send it to you. How did I manage to do that? You can't. That's like the time where Derwin Liu was parked in front of a serious weapon file. I was the lead on it. And there was a guy who had a car bomb. And yeah, and then Derwin's sitting. I got the friend, the big fucking mammoth parked there. And the SOC walks right in front of Duck's truck, right in front of him. Duck doesn't even notice him. And then, moments later, Duck's, oh, I think he walked right in front of me. That freaking matches after they sent a photo of him. And then I meant to send, I meant to send you, I think, a message. And instead I sent it in the group investigational chat. I said, oh my god, lol, Duck is sitting in, Duck with the SOC walked right in front of him, laughed my fucking ass off. I sent it out to the investigation so everybody had to ping and to give an alert. And I immediately deleted. I remember my face burning. I'm like, oh god, please, Lord. Tell me you didn't see it. That useless kid. If he get off his fucking PA and oh my, that I felt my face literally burning. I don't want anybody to say anything. Don't be. I think I did it so fast. I remember my hands literally free. I was a panic. Like that would have been so terrible. To take away all my credibility when diplomatic and respectful and stuff. In conversation and behind the scenes, it's that so. Like, I think need to stop doing it. Try to find menial tasks to do. Actually, Mark used to do that, and Ed used to do it. But they don't want to enjoy yourself. It's Friday night, beautiful weather, beginning of summer, clubs and bars and going out with friends, barbecuing and yes. So when I get my literally issue the documents, everything goes on the back burner. I immediately start looking for the second. And depending on the time frame, I go for Julia will not get in my way. Well, that's the other thing. Last night, on my second traffic stop, there was that overwhelming odor of liquor coming from the vehicle. It was just ridiculous. And it was another just fly through the stop sign. The range, where are you coming from? Oh, downtown, we went out. Friends. Downtown, and we're on our way home. Okay. Get him out of the car. What was your last drink? Oh, I only had one beer. How long ago? Around 11 p.m. Traffic stops at like 2 a.m. Nothing else at all. I could smell alcohol coming from you. Nope, nothing else. Only is like, I want to do. Go ahead. You read it. I don't know the command. Hard. No, I don't want to do it in the rain. Give him the demand. Yes. Give him the demand. She goes in my car and takes my. And I always put. Remember how they heard of me? So the one on the left is always 51. Right? It's always is. And that way it goes up, and there's no, if ever, if ASD that I have one, a blue one and a yellow one, for whatever reason, Rockstar is, there's no difference. I always do it the exact same way, and then when I put ASD's back, same way. Anyway, she puts it out on the hood of my car, it's pouring rain. She opens the ASD case, pouring rain, which is open, sitting on the hood of the car. All the water is going inside the ASD. Several of my straws around in the middle fall out because one of these were sitting on the hood of my car, the other ones fell to the floor because it's all over the place. Sounds nervous as she's getting in the ASD. Got 1, 2, 3 tries, the thing resets. And this time. Trying on the same, but let her get it. I did a suspicion today. Odor of liquor. You know, I can't put my nose inside and take it out. And just open your, and slowly close your teeth on my nostrils. Yeah. Smells like brandy and a little bit of Maria. Thing is, as I'm having the conversation, odor makes everything worse. I noticed that we're working with shifts because we both know what we're doing. We're getting each other's way, and we just complement each other's work. You're ready with whatever the next step is because you know what the next step is, and it's just easier. If you're two, you're not tripping over each other and getting each other's way. make things easier. She is not. I'm having a conversation with the driver, and she's over on the other side of the passenger side, looking at me, and she's saying, "Suspicion? Suspicion?"
Yeah. Yeah.
So my reaction to her is I lift my right hand out of the view of the driver. Basically, we're just and I do like a like a maybe like put my hand back and forth. What did she start saying? Get him out of the vehicle. Let's get him out of the vehicle. Just a minute. Get him out for officer safety. Most person I've ever seen.
I get it. You're.
Yes, and especially when people are DSL. Yeah, or for my safety. She goes to witnesses and stuff and said things like, well, the com reported to police that your name, like she just maybe it's just because I'm losing it. I think it's me also who completely lost patience. Anything that they it's really starting to get nerves. Like and grilling these drivers to the point where they get busted. It's dreadful. You have this fucking cop in front of you, in your face, telling you that you have weapons, telling you that you have weapons that can quote kill people. The X-Acto knife. You do have a weapon. Are you the X-Acto that can kill people? And he's like, no, I don't. Me, when you hear me talking, it's nice and friendly and stuff, and Julia tells me that I don't have enough awareness for concern for safety. I can
この武器
pay
乱
attention
数
to
悪
those
すぎ
things.
る。
I just don't make it obvious to make the other person antsy and stressed unnecessarily. I am very aware of all the safety things. As I walk up to the car, I'm looking, I always have the idea in my head when I'm walking up to a dark tinted car and stuff. I'm gonna have a barrel that what's the first thing I see? But these things are literally in my head as I'm walking into the car, thinking about it constantly. When I'm doing the ASP demand, even when I'm looking at waiting for the results, hands on, I'm thinking in my head, okay, so I have a watch on, position him to put the cuffs on, if it's a bail, continuously. And she'll criticize me and say that I don't have awareness for officer safety. And by both his hands were his and she's focused in, both eyes holding the ASD in front of her, she's just staring at it. And make the long story short, if consistent breath. And then she started being, sure, I've told you several times now, I need a consistent breath. Here. Right? Consistent breath. Is that work? Doesn't know what the hell you're talking about. Steady. Give a long, steady breath. Take a normal breath of air in, long, steady breath. Find a different way. She says, taking a big breath of air, and in my head I'm thinking about the deep lung air. So I'm thinking about these things continuously. Firstly, I don't want to cut her off and just like me. Taking a big breath of air. Yeah, you don't. Take big breath of air and then blow hard into the empty. He blows and so then blowing and it's so fast. That's it's gonna be high flow. And you know, with the little bars, sometimes if they're giving a little tiny blow, it's like a 7 or 8 second long blow. You're thinking, oh my god, they're going to die before it. That's it. Such a light flow of air. So this one, it accepted it, but it was so fast. And immediately the result was 0. Couldn't help myself in my head. I'm like, I trust that. It's not deep on air. It's, you know. Pour the breath sample into the approved instrument. The law says that in the opinion, qualified technician is suitable for the KSD says they're suitable for analysis. Who's creating them? It's how I would interpret it and how likely lawyers would. Anyway, there's a problem with that dress. It wasn't. You just blew in air, like ambient air, and it was high flow, and I'm surprised that I'm not coming. That test. We'll do it. We're gonna. Well, because Olio was looking at me, and then in front of the SOC and in front of WildCard, like I already know that it's from him anyway. I was expecting, if there was a different result, for ASD, for it to be a very low range. Actually, the odor liquor. And I said we're going to do another one. So now I, calling did one, I'm going to also make it in for a second. So, it would be ugly. The chance of it going from yes, that would be a bit. So, I think it's fine. What? You know, you'd have to articulate it based on your experience, based on your training. Also qualified technician. Keenly aware that it has to be people on the other side. Yeah, and possibly, but these are. I would have been more of them. Something like that. I'm shitting myself while they're inviting me to put on the diaper. Gordon says, I'm sitting here shitting
on a diaper.
You know the episode where he's like, I'm no. It's like Hell's Kitchen Nino, when you know, of his third times. So for that second ASD, it was a 0, but it was bothered a little bit by the way the test was, but it didn't work. ASD. It just this review is only its reaction. It's 0. She looks at me instantly with a stunned face and says, "Boy, it can't be, because I can smell the liquor." To the first test, looked at me with a stunned face. "Well, it can't be. Something's wrong with the ASD." No, don't say something's wrong with the ASD. Don't ever dare say that, especially when this ASD. 20 minutes, 30 minutes. He's. Then I got. Yes, you can't make this up. Yeah, so we did do the second. I'm happy that if she wants to come across as confident and that she knows what she's talking about to the SOC, yet I know that she and
Action.